Jenkins, and I'm part of the Hampton Arts Network. I'm not an artist, but I support the arts and I support kids and the schools and art in schools. So I love working with the Youth Impressions Art Show every year. I know people had to park a little ways away, and thankfully it's okay weather, but I wanted to give a couple of minutes for the people who I knew would be here to arrive. This is our 7th annual Youth Impressions Art Show. It's the first year that we have used the Weston Gallery here at the Lane Library. For those of you who may have kids who were part of the show before, or neighbors, or friends, it was previously at Provident Bank, but the hours and the location here really is a lot friendlier and helpful to be able to get in and out of. So we appreciate the staff here at the library. They've been wonderful in supporting this show. I wanted to make sure that you understood a little bit about what the Youth Impressions Art Show is and what it's about. First of all, it is a juried show, and those of you who have any kind of an art background or know someone might know what a juried show is. That means that a jury of professional artists, in this case, some from our own Hampton Arts Network, a jury of 3 artists was assembled. They reviewed over 100 pieces of art that the teachers from the schools submitted, and the 25 pieces that you see here that are hanging in the show were judged by this jury of artists to be the best of the ones that were submitted. They also selected from 2 different age categories, first place, second place, and third place entries, and that's what we'll be doing tonight. Is we will be awarding cash awards from the Hampton Arts Network, certificates to those students, those artists, young artists, and you may know, I hope you know, that during last month, January, all of you who came and visited the show had a chance to vote for your own choices, for People's Choice. ribbons tonight, People's Choice ribbons to those top 5 vote getters from the People's Choice voting last month. So we had over 260 ballots turned in, and we've carefully counted every one of those. So you'll see tonight whose pieces were selected, whose art pieces were selected from that. Let's see. I want to our 3 artists who were part of this jury of artists that I mentioned earlier, who selected for our show, were Soraya Yamaguchi. I think she's in Portsmouth. She's part of the Hampton Arts Network. If you've not seen Soraya's work, it's fabulous. The kids especially would love it because it is the most vibrant colors you've ever seen. And Alana Wesson, one of our Hampton artists, and our own Linda Gephardt, president of the Hampton Arts Network, who's here to help me tonight. She, for the first time, I believe, was able to be one of our artist jurors because she's usually in Florida, but this year she's not, so that was nice. And welcome. We could not do this show, this wonderful show for the students without the support and the cooperation and the help of the teachers and the principals of the 3 schools that are involved in this age group of students that are included for the Youth Impressions Art Show. That is Sacred Heart School, Marston School, and Hampton Academy. And we really do thank those teachers and principals. Jenny Houston from Marston, who's here tonight. Donna Boardman, Hampton Academy. And Shannon Bowser, who's the art teacher at Sacred Heart School. And I know I saw coming in tonight Superintendent Murphy, who's one of our greatest supporters. Thank you for coming tonight. Principal O'Connor, I know, is here. Dr. Costa is here from Marston. And I don't know, I haven't seen Principal Maureen Bailey from Sacred Heart School, but they have always been one of our participants in the show too. And last but not least, I'd like to say thank you to Reverend Deborah Knowlton, who's here tonight to see the show. She is the pastor across the street at First Congregational Church of Hampton, and that 100+ pieces of art that I mentioned earlier that was submitted, that takes a lot of tabletop space to spread out for our artist jurors to be able to look at very carefully and walk around and select the 25 pieces that are hung here. All 100+ of those pieces were fabulous, and those students are to be congratulated too for just having some pieces submitted by the teachers. But Reverend Knowlton allows us to use the hall, the fellowship hall in the church, to spread out all over the big room with the tabletops. Early on we did that in December, and we thank them for giving us some space there. So. And I know that once we start calling up students and giving out awards, I've done this enough from 36 years, like I said, to know what everything kind of disintegrates into wonderful chaos at that point. But I do want you to know that these cards will be attached to the pieces of art who do receive awards tonight, so that you or anybody you know who has not had a chance to come to the show, you'll still be hanging through the month of February, through the 28th. And anybody who comes from now, after tonight, will be able to know as they look around which piece was awarded a prize for jury select or for People's Choice. So just know that those will be there. We've had some questions about that in the past too. Okay, I'd like for Linda Gephardt, president of Hampton Arts Network, to come up and help us here. And you want to go ahead and
the audience.
Yeah.
Before everybody runs off. Besides the student enrichment show, we also put on a free summer enrichment program, free. And it will be August 19th to the 22nd at the Masonic, St. James Masonic Lodge. Most people know where that is. It's right off 101. So it is free for middle school students, so 6, 7, 8. But if you're in the 5th grade and you're going into the 6th, that means you. So, and each day will be a different medium. That can be watercolor, acrylic. We've done clay. I'm going to offer this, which is a resin piece of artwork. It's in a frame, and you put sea glass and shells and something kind of different. So we have teachers already lined up for the program. So our chairperson, Ann Radwin, is here, and she ran off little pieces of paper. So if that's something you think you might want to do, if you're interested in art, and it's in the afternoon. Anyway, take one of these. Ann has her email on it. If it's something, and all you need to do to apply is just write a paragraph of why you as a student would like to attend this free program. And you have to have transportation, and then that's the other issue. We're not busing kids in for this. So think about it. It's in August. I'll be one of the teachers, and so we're all local artists, and we volunteer our time, and we art supplies are provided. So we had an underwriting program last year from the Kenny Bunk Bank, who helped underwrite our art supplies last year. So I just wanted to, before everybody's so excited about the awards, just to put that out, think about it. We'll have a piece of papers in the back, and you can take a piece of paper and look at it and contact me. Okay, let's get down to the real business here.
Yeah, the reason you're here.
The real stuff.
First, we will be giving the red ribbons to the People's Choice winners. These are the top 5 pieces of art that received the most People's Choice votes during January here. It's a red ribbon that says People's Choice 2019. And those artists are in everything we do tonight, awards and the cash awards for the jury selected pieces will be in 2 different age brackets. The first bracket is grades 3, 4, and 5, and the second is the older kids, grades 6, 7, and 8. So in grades 3, 4, and 5 for People's Choice, we have a red ribbon for Avery Phoenix.
Get a picture right here, right here. Okay, thank you.
And we have a People's Choice red ribbon for Avery Woods.
Thank you.
And we have a red ribbon People's Choice for Danny Fraser.
Moxie said she would take her award to her if she won, so thank you, Moxie.
In grade category 6 through 8, we have red ribbon People's Choice for Madeline Wilworth.
Congratulations.
And we have a red ribbon People's Choice for Nadia Rusnick. Following cash awards, and I'll just show you these students were selected by the, remember, the jury of artists, and they each will receive different cash awards that I'll explain in a minute, and also a frameable certificate that has their name and what place they won and so on for the Impressions Art Show.
Oh, yeah.
And the first winner is third place in the young category, grades 3, 4, and 5, and that's Olivia Rurek. That is, the third place is a $10 award and the certificate that you saw, so don't spend it all in one place.
So people will, I guess, stand under their artwork. Oh, great.
Second place in the grades 3 through 5 category is a $15 cash award, the same kind of certificate that you saw, and that goes to Avery Woods. Do you want to take a picture first?
Yeah. Turn around.
And then go stand under your. Okay. The first place winning piece of art from the young category, grades 3 through 5, receives $25 and the certificate, and that goes to Moxie Clifford.
Okay. Right here.
And Moxie will show us which one of her pieces was the first place winning piece for them. Grades 6, 7, and 8, that category. The third place jury select piece, $10 and the certificate, is Julian Lamai.
For Julian.
Okay, make sure he gets the cash. right?
Okay.
Second place, grade 6 through 8, selected by our artist jurors, is Madeline Wilworth. And Madeline's piece of art.
It's all the way downstairs.
Cool. And finally, the first place piece selected by our artist jurors in grade 6 through 8, $25 and the certificate, is Lauren Brown.
I'm Shannon. From Sacred Heart.
This is Shannon Bowser, the art teacher at Sacred Heart School. Not some strange lady trying to take the.
Can we have a group shot of everybody up on the stage?
Yes, I guess we can, yes. So,
Can you show us which one Which piece?
Shannon, can you show us
Yeah.
Lauren's
Hold on,
piece?
I'm looking.
I think it's one of the pastel,
Oh, it's this,
No, this is,
No,
no,
no, no.
hold on. Hold on.
Oh, over here, Shannon.
You got it?
It's, the, So if we can just really quickly, before everybody gets away, if we can have all the artists who were given awards tonight to come up here for just a group shot for our camera people.
Have some smiles.
because we're missing two, so.
Yes, thank everybody for coming tonight. Same time next year, we'll be back with the 8th Annual Youth Impression.
Thank you.
Maybe your brother.
Yes, of course, my other.
Get a close up of your good smile.
It's always a good day. Friday's always a good day.
You got a selfie of a selfie. That's right. Okay, we gotta go eat dinner.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.